What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm IAnthonyD. It's good to see your beautiful faces. Today is a big one. The announcement and the confirmation, really, that the teaser we talked about in our last video, Hellraiser, the game, is actually happening. We got the first look at the trailer. We're going to talk about it, break it down, go over all the details that we have. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to slash that like button and subscribe, notifications set to all. This is a good one, y'all. Hellraiser's Revival is the official title of the Hellraiser game, coming from the likes of Saber Interactive and Boss Team Games. These are the two people that brought you Evil Dead the game. These teams kind of specialize in like taking licensed properties and turning them into games. They did World War Z as well as the upcoming Jurassic Park game, and now they have found themselves into the world of Hellraiser. This trailer looks amazing. The Red Band trailer got a lot more graphic than what I thought. I'm not just talking about the gore. They were showing boobies. It got crazy over there. The website does give us some information, so let's dive into that. Experience a new chapter in the legendary horror series like never before. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival takes first-person action horror survival to the next level. Play the story of Aidan, who must use the power of a mysterious puzzle box, the Genesis configuration, to help his girlfriend Sunny escape from the otherworldly hellscape of the Labyrinth. Wield the powers of the bots to survive your bargain with the infamous Pinhead and do battle with the horrific cult devoted to the Cenobites. I gotta be honest, if my girlfriend was messing around with the puzzle bots and she summoned Pinhead and the rest of the Cenobites, I'm gonna have to let her go. You know what I mean? Like, if we both go in there, we're both gonna die. How's that gonna help us? A new story in Hellraiser's canon. Kickstart Pinhead's ritual to unleash a greater pain and pleasure than ever before. Harness the power of the bots. Combine the unique hellish abilities of the configuration with an arsenal of earthly weapons to inflict bone-breaking, flesh-searing pain. Or is it pleasure? Fight against unholy enemies. Take on hell's wretches, deviants, and cultists, and even its most infernal priest in a story-driven horror game. They also have some really dope collector's editions with like 3 different tiers where you can get your own puzzle bots, as well as getting a signature from Clive Barker on the highest tier. I said this before, but man, this trailer shows some pretty cool things. We get to see some actual gameplay elements here, as well as the first person. You get to see him carrying the bots. You get to even see Chatterer chasing you down. This is everything I want. And I know, listen, I know there's some of you out there who is just asymmetrical or die, multiplayer or die. You're not interested in really touching a single player game. I know this because we recently just did a poll a few days ago with over 300 of you guys voting, and it was like overwhelmingly 50% or more on asymmetrical. And I got some comments about how you feel that single player is just useless. This is still a win, trust me. Every time one of these horror IPs cross over into the video game world, even if it's the retro stuff, when it's successful and it's treated right, which this appears to be, it's one of those situations where the tide raises all ships. Like, if it does well here, it leads to more opportunities. Like, look at Friday the 13th, the game. It kicked down the door for all these other licensed asymmetricals. We don't get Killer Clowns, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, even like Puppet Master, things like that don't happen if Friday the 13th wasn't successful. So this is a win, and it looks really cool. And I personally don't know how you could pull off an asymmetrical Hellraiser game. If you have an idea for that, I'd love to hear it. I think a story mode works really well for this franchise, but it does kind of got me thinking, if Boss Team Games is still involved with the Halloween game, does that mean that that's more likely to be a single player game versus an asymmetrical, since they're now doing this with Hellraiser? I'm not sure, but I'd love to hear what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to slash that like button, subscribe and notifications set to all, and consider becoming a member of Slasher Gang to support the channel directly. But most importantly, remember the rules to survive. Don't do drugs, don't have sex, and oh yeah, don't die.